Hello, hello. This is Pat with Petresca Papers. I'm out in the Bluebird Bungalow on a rainy June morning here in Georgia. I'm hoping that I don't lose power because it does look like it may turn into a lightning storm. But we're gonna forge ahead. First of all, I've been a little off my game. Creativity has been, it took a hit. I'm not even sure why. I did create some junk journals for grandkids, and maybe that just sucked the life out of me. So I do want to do something for our Gifts from the Sea folio that we did or are doing for June. And I was watching something this morning and it spurred an idea. It's really wasn't in the video I was watching on YouTube, but it was about making an insert after the fact. So I have some ideas. My first idea was to go with some dried flowers that I have, and I am going to pursue that. But then I thought, well, what about seashells? And I have a stash of them somewhere, but I did find these two. And so we're going to work with these two little shells. And if you've gone to the beach, and I know that usually the ones we're looking for are the great big gnarly seashells, but there's usually so many of the little flat white ones. I can't find my stash, so these are going to be the subjects today. I hope I'm in camera. Yeah, seems like I am. All right, so here's my thought. Let's get in here. Now, depending on how your booklet is made, if you sewed in your signatures, hopefully you did a two hole pamphlet stitch, and then you will have a space between this hole and this hole. I did mine so I could remove the booklet, and I used the elastic, which is in the video, and I'll link that below in case you're just finding me. And if you are, welcome. I hope you like what you see, and you'll subscribe and give me a thumbs up and comments. I love my comments. All right, so I stapled mine. So this is the area between staples that I want to work with. And a good way to know what you need is to measure. So mine is like 4.5. I'm going to go with 4 because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have a piece of a offcut of some coffee stained paper that I think looks like sand. Okay, so what is this? Let's measure it. Yeah, because 4 tends to be a common offcut. So I am going to check it out. So I'm going to find where I want to insert this, and I think I want it there. So let's try it out. So see, this slips in there. Cardstock would slip in too, but I don't want to make my binding a whole lot thicker. All right, so we've got it that side, and then it's coming out again on this side. And you know, it looks like it could have been a little bigger. I could have had 4.25, but I want to use what I have. I want to use what I have. Come on, with the English here. So on this side, I think I want to have this just almost be like a flap. But I don't think I'm going to commit to that yet. because I want my shells on this side. So I'm thinking I want this about that size. And here's my thought. If I take the shells and glue them down, and then here is another piece of our leftovers from the papers. Let's see here. I think I want to make a window. And you know, that's 4 inches. That's good. I'm wondering, do I want to fold it around that? I think I might. But let's do this first. So here, let's make an opening. And I'm going to go as far in as that throat will allow of the punch. This is an old punch. Ooh, that's nice to save. Let's see if this idea is going to work. So here's my thought, is that becomes almost like a little specimen slide window. And my other thought is I've got some clear acetate, and I'll put that over it. Now, it is going to, since these have a lot of depth, I'm thinking I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to glue them down. All right. All right. Let's try this. It's an experiment. It's an experiment. And first, I do want to distress this. I don't think I want brown. I think I want that faded jeans color, so that we can see those neat little ridges. Ooh, they kind of look like the waves, don't they? All right. So a lot of times as we are making our books or our junk journals or our folios, we get all done and are like, oh man, I would have loved to put that in. Well, if you can come up with something like this where you can insert it into your space between your stitches, that's a solution for us. So it's gonna be, it will go this way. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this out of the way, and I'm going to get my scoreboard. I could just fold, but something tells me I'm going against the grain if I do that fold. So if we look at this, it's a little less than a 1/2 inch. So let's try that. Right. I think that's too big. Back up. Let's try that. Thank you. Go back. That goes there. Well, and I can't, so do I want to cut it off? Do I want to commit? If I do that, pull that a little further. I'm going to commit. Cut that there. All right, let's do a little distress. Whoa, man, that is really wet. Wet like water. Let's do this side too. Okay, so that will slide on there. And just, we can put it right up to there. And then it'll flip over. Okay, I think I'm ready to commit. And since I'm gluing on to that, I think I'm going to commit all the way and glue this down. But I'm seeing that these may be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to just go, well, I don't need that because that's in the fold. I'm going to go ahead and just blue it a little bit. Okay. So, what kind of glue? I think I've got my art glitter glue here, and we'll do around there. Okay, pull that over, making sure I'm matching my top and bottom edges. You know what, I did not put any glue there, so I'm just gonna sneak underneath there and hope some comes out. There we go. I think I'm good there. Didn't get right up to that edge. There we go. All right, don't need this clear. And that's gonna come over to there. And here is a little bit of the dilemma, is how to glue the shells down. I'm going to work on this other side first, and let's, oh, you know, we could leave that as a flip open. I think I will. Or will I? I don't think so. Let's make it a pocket. Let's make it a pocket. I just happen to have one of my punches. It's the inch punch. And it's much better if you can turn it over and see how far you're in. There we go. Let's do that. Ooh, I've got some thunder. Thunder. I'm loving it though. Water my lawn. I just oh, you know, and this could be why my creativity level is taking a hit. I just discovered how much I love daylilies. And so I have been collecting some daylilies, and I'm just in love with them. They are just so beautiful. Okay, how's that? Let's get a little more blue right there. Okay, so now let's glue down this pocket down this side and across there. There. And what have I got? Don't think I have any ephemera the right size, but one that I got in some Happy Mail that you could slide something in. That one's got ribbon. Ribbon. Something like that can slide down in like that. Okay. All right. Squirrel ran through. Okay, so I think I want to work on this side first because I want those shells to dry without moving. So I'm going to jump onto this side, and I think I don't want to cut all that paper off. I think let's make it another pocket. And that'll fold like that. I like that. This time I think I'm going to use my bigger, I think you're a little bigger. Let's see, can I get in there? Let's go that way. And punch. I think I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. And we'll do a little blue on there. Boy, I know that this is wet when this is faded jeans. I know that when I first ink it, boy, it is very juicy stamp pad. Let's come on this side. There can never be too many pockets. Do you agree? All right. So let's take and do just a little thin there. And across that bottom there. Right. And then we can put in a piece of ephemera. I've got some ribbon on that one, but a piece of ephemera like the lighthouse could slide down in there. All right, I think, let's see, what do I want on here? I've got some of that. Ooh, let's use that and make another pocket. I don't want to use my scissors because I am so uneven. Oh, look, you are set up to be a scoring. Let's flip it over. And this is We Are Memory Keepers. And for the most part, I love it. I like that I can cut down on having two different tools right here. And how big do I want that? That would be a good size. Let's not guess. Let's put a little mark there. Right there. Well, I hear the downpour has started. Georgia is famous for more drops of rain per inch than anywhere. We call it the deluge. Deluge? I'm saying that right. It is covering up the sound of my air conditioner because even though it's raining, it's pretty warm, pretty humid. Okay, so let's glue this on. I would love to know if you are following this month, June, Gifts from the Sea, and you are creating a journal, whether you're doing the journal prompts that are free along with the other ephemera on my Petresca Paper Facebook group, and I'll link that below. Please comment and let me know. Or if I'm doing an exercise in futility, I would love to know. And so that could be for more ephemera. Whoa, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but wow. That will tuck right down in there, some of the tags. Okay, now let's come back on to this side. Where are you? And let's glue down the shells. So what I think I'm going to do, I don't know. I think I need Fabrifix or 3-in-1 or something more like this. I think so. I've got this crystal glaze No, that's not crystal glaze. Somewhere. We're going to try this. We are going to try this. It's hard though to get this. Nope. Nope, nope. It's hard to get this in a fine line. So we're going to try my good old standby here. All right. So I'm going to hold this up and I'm putting it right on the edge. The good thing is it does dry clear, but here's the hard part, is getting it down without moving it around. I think it's going to go on the bottom. Come on, just fall, fall, fall. Okay, got some glue right there. Okay, not too bad, I don't think. Let's try it with this one. This one's a little harder. Oh, you know, I have tweezers. Let's do a dry run. So if I do that, I have to turn it over. So if I do that, turn it over, lay it down, I don't know. We're gonna try our fingers. Probably not the best choice. It's hard to get that glue right where my fingers are. All right, here we go. Here goes. Nothing? Come on, just fall, just fall. All right, not too bad. There's some glue there. And there's some glue there. Ah! It's stuck to my finger. Let's see, can we adjust it just? All right. I think that is going to be all right. And I think that I will put some kind of a little quote. I may write "Gifts from the Sea" on there. Then it'll close up. So I'm just going to leave this open and let it dry and come back and do something with dried flowers. Hope you like it. I hope you'll work on this. This would work on all of our journals if we have done just the 2 pamphlet stitch. Now if you do a 3 pamphlet stitch, you would still have, let's see if I've got a 3 pamphlet right here. Is this a 3 or a 2? I think, what is this? I have to get to the middle. No, this is another traveler's journal. Got a 3. Let's see. No, that was, yeah, that might be. Okay, scoot that out of the way. No, this one was way back when I was doing 5 holes. Anyway, if you've got a 2-hole, I mean a 3. Is this one 3? That one's 3. All right. If you've got a 3, then you would just measure between that space there, and you could slide in something there. So I hope you'll try this. Please leave me some comments if you do, and you to go and have an awesome day today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.